Hello everyone, welcome to Shivam's classes. In today's lecture, we are going to discuss exercise number 4.1, which is part of the chapter Determinants. This chapter is part of Standard 12 textbook of NCERT. So, we will just try to solve problem number 1 to 4 in today's lecture. So, let's start this exercise. So, before starting the exercise, we need to understand what we are going to do in this exercise. So we are going to evaluate the value of determinant, and just to ensure that we know the formula right, and as we do all the time, that first we understand the concept and then we try to jump into the solutions. Alright, so what we need to know here is, say there is a determinant given like this, a1 1 and a12, a21 and a22. So when we evaluate this determinant, what we do, we just multiply this first and then multiply these two terms, and then we subtract for the first term and from the second term. So that's how we do. So what we do over here is, we multiply a11 to a22 and then subtract it from a12 into a21. So first cross multiplication this side and then this side and then just subtraction. And say if there are basically three rows of three columns, a11, a12, a13, and a21, a22, a23, and a31, a32, and a33. So generally what we do, we will anyway solve the problem, but we try to look at the rows or the columns. So we can basically solve it either along any of the rows or any of the columns. So we have to expand any rows or any columns depending on how many zeros we are getting in such rows or columns, so that our actually calculation becomes easier. So anyways, when we come to the problem of 3 by 3 determinant, we will be able to appreciate whatever I am trying to discuss over here. So let's start with the first problem. So the first problem given over here is very simple in nature. You have been given 2, minus 5, 4 and minus 1, and you are asked to evaluate the value of this determinant. All you got to do is, first you have to multiply 2 to minus 1. So you will multiply 2 to minus 1, and then you will subtract, and then you will multiply 4 to minus 5. So you will multiply 4 to minus 5, right? So what you will get is minus 2, and this will be plus 20. So you will get the answer 18. Alright. So this is the simple exercise. First one we are done with. So let's move on to the second one. So in second problem, we have been given two determinants to evaluate, and it will be again evaluated using the same principle. So let's start with the first problem. So we have been given cos theta, sin theta, and then we have been given minus sin theta and then cos theta. So what do? We first multiply cos theta to cos theta. So cos theta into cos theta, and then you have to subtract, and then basically you have to multiply like this, sin theta, and then you have got minus sin theta over there. So you've got cos square theta here, and then minus sin theta and minus sin theta. So this will become plus sin square theta, and we know that cos square theta plus sin square theta is 1. So this will be your answer. Now coming to the second problem. Second problem is having x square minus x plus 1 and x minus 1, x plus 1, x plus 1. So we have to evaluate again. So first we will multiply these two terms. So we will get x square minus x plus 1 into x plus 1, and then we have to subtract and multiply these two, right? So x plus 1 into x minus 1. Now look at here, we have got x plus 1 here as well, x plus 1 over here as well. So let's take that common. So we have got x plus 1 over here, and what we are left with is x square minus x plus 1, and then there is a negative sign, and what we are left with here is x minus 1. So this will become minus x, and then minus 1 and minus will become plus 1. So this is what it will be. Okay, so let's go further. So what we will get over here is x plus 1, alright, and then we will get x square, and this is minus 2x, and then we will have plus 2. Alright, so this is one way of writing the answer. You can further simplify it or just keep it this way. Alright. So let's try to further simplify it. So what we will do is we will multiply x with x square. So I'll get x cube, then x with this will get minus 2x square, and then x plus 2x. Now plus 1, so I'll get x square minus 2x plus 2. So what did I do? I first multiplied every terms with x, and then I multiplied every term with 1. Okay. What we have got over here is we have got x cube, then we have got minus 2x square plus x square. This will become minus x square. This plus 2x and minus 2x will cancel out, and then we will have plus 2, right? So x cube minus x square plus 2 would be your answer, alright? We could have also left it over here as well, right? Depending on how far we want to solve, you will solve this further, alright? Now going to the third question. In third question, we are asked to prove that basically determinant of 2 times matrix A equals to 4 times determinant of A. Alright. So here we have got something like 2 times A. So first of all, we need to understand if we multiply any term to a matrix, then it will be multiplied to every term of that matrix, right? So what I mean here is, say your A was this, A4, 2, 2, and if I have to calculate 2A, so what I have to do is I have to multiply it with 2, right? Then I will have 1, 4, 2, 2. And while in matrix when we are multiplying, we have to multiply 2 to every term. So we have to multiply like this, 2 into 1, we have to write like 2 into 2, 2 into 4, and 2 into 2. So 2 will be multiplied to each of the terms. So what we have got over here is 2, then we have got 4, then we have got 8, then we have got 4. Alright. Now we are asked to calculate the determinant of 2. This is not modulus, this is called determinant of 2A. Now determinant of 2A is a matrix here, and we have to multiply 2 to 4 first. So we'll multiply 2 to 4 and then subtract 8 into 4, right? So what we'll get here is 8 minus 32, right? So this will be nothing but it will be minus 24. Okay. Now let's look at the right hand side. Right hand side is 4 times determinant of A. So first we need to calculate the determinant of A. So determinant of A would be what? We know that this is 1, 4, 2, 2. So we will have to multiply 1 with 2. First 1 into 2 and then subtract 4 into 2. So what we have got over here is 2, and then we have got 4 times 2 is 8. Then we have got what is here is minus 6. Now what will be my 4 times determinant of A? It will be nothing but 4 into minus 6, which will be nothing but minus 24. Alright. So now you can see here this one was basically determinant of 2A was minus 24. We have also got 4 times determinant of A also minus 24. So what we have to write is 2 times A equals to 4 times determinant A. Right. This is what we were supposed to prove. Okay. Now going to the fourth question. I hope this is very clear, because the only confusion here could have been that what is 2A and then determinant of that. So we have to be wary of this fact that we have to multiply 2 to every term. If it is the case of a determinant, then either you multiply it only to the row or to the column, right? But in this case, you will have to multiply to each of the terms. So this is what was the crux of this, right? Now let's go on to the next problem, which will be the last problem of the day. And in this case as well, this is a similar thing, wherein you have been asked to calculate the determinant of 3A, 3 times matrix A equals to 27 times determinant of A. Sorry. So first of all, what is we need to calculate 3 times A, and here we will talk about that a little later. So let's first calculate 3 times A. So what will be my 3 times A? Will be 3, and then we have to write the determinant 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 2, 4, and we have to multiply each term with 3. So we have done it just like the last time. So this time we will do in one step. So 3 into 1 will be 3, 3 into 0 will be 0, 3 into 0 will be 0, 3 into 0 will be 0, 3 into 1 will be 3, 3 into 0 will be again 0, 3 into 1 will be 3, 3 into 2 will be 6, 3 into 4 will be 12. Okay, so this is what we have got. Now we have to calculate the determinant of 3a. So as I was mentioning in the very first slide, or in the beginning of this lecture, that while solving a determinant for 3 by 3 matrix, what we should do is we should expand it either along the rows or the columns where we have maximum number of zeros. And what we can see over here is that here in this case we have along this we have maximum number of zeros. So what we will do, we will expand along this. Okay, and so let's do that. So first, when we get 3, then we will have to have what? We will have 3, 6 and 0, 12. Alright. Now come to this part 0. This is your part of second row and first column, right? So here again, though it is 0, I am just doing it for the sake of it. So here we should have minus 1 to the power of what? It should be 2 plus 1. Alright. Why? Because it's second row and first column. And then whatever is there, so this goes off. I'm just writing, but we know that we don't have to calculate because there is a 0 over here. And then we will have what? We'll have 0, 3 and 0, 12. Right? Similarly, for the third one, minus 1 to the power. This is my third row and it's my first column. So it's gonna be my third row, first column. Right? And then again we will have to take 0 and then we'll have to have what? 0, 3 and 3, 6. Though I have written, but you don't have to, because you know this term will go to 0, this term will go to 0. So we'll have to just solve this one. So 3 times 12 into 3 will be 12 into 3, let's write, minus 6 into 0. This part is 0 because there is something multiplied by 0. This part is also 0, right? Now in the next part, 12 3s are 36, 36 into 3, because this part is 0, this is going to be 108. Alright, now we have got 108 for determinant of 3a. Now we have to go get determinant of a first. So determinant of a would be what? 1 0 0 0 1 0 1 2 4. So as we did the last time, we will just expand along this column. Okay, so what we will get over here is 1. Okay, what we'll get over here is 1 into, we will get 1 2 0 4. So I hope you know that what I was doing to get this determinant. Generally what we do when we have to get the determinant, the smaller determinant for 1, what we do, we just remove this part and this part. When we do that, we are left with this part, right? This part we are left, and this is what we just write about. Alright, so now for the other part we don't have to write because it's going to be 0, second one, and then third one is also going to be 0, right? Now just expand this. This is going to be 1, this is 4 into 1, and then we have 2 into 0. Okay, so now what is my value of the determinant? This is going to be 4, right? Now we are asked to calculate 27 times determinant of a. Alright, 27 times determinant of a would be 27 times 4. This will be nothing but 108, which is nothing but equals to 3a, which is over here, you can see, right? So this is what we were supposed to prove, and now it is proved. Alright, so yeah, so we have now discussed problem number 1 to 4. If you have any questions or confusion, please ask me in the comment section below, and I'll be really happy to answer this question. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a wonderful day.